Hello all, I am Jimmy, and today we will be doing a hard mode mission on the division called Madison Field Hospital. And we're going to be starting off this one on solo, and depending on how we do on this one, we might go ahead and try a challenging one as well. This build I am just starting to work on is a 5-piece striker, 1-piece Barrett chest piece that I kind of have geared towards DPS. As you can see here, I have 8k firearms, 4k stamina, and 2k electronics. And I just want to try. I don't have a 6-piece striker quite yet, and so I just want to see how this build would go like post 1.8.3 update. So like I wanted to just see how it worked. PVE. I don't do PvP unless I have to in the dark zone defending myself. But other than that, I'm just really just more of a PVE division agent. So what I'll be using with this build is a bullfrog, showstopper, and a double barrel sawed off. And so a lot of my mods on here aren't ideal mods, like because like the good mods that I do get, I either put them towards other gear or put it towards a build where I actually have all 6 pieces and things like that. So these are just mods that I'm using in the meantime, in my pursuit to grinding to get more. This is just checking this build out, seeing if it's something I could use going forward, as far as something that I could use as I'm grinding, or certain things. Or I was gonna say situational situations, but like in certain circumstances though, they like where it might be a good thing to use. And so I'm just trying out different builds and seeing what I can do with what I have, like what I have in my inventory. So I'm just trying out new things, and so this is gonna be just something you guys can kind of go on this journey with me, see where it takes us, and see how well this loadout will do. Um, and I'll show you guys like pretty much what I'm using. Like again, like keep in mind this is not like the best mods to have on anything. I still have a lot of work to do with it. You see this loadout on this character is 281, and you can see the gear score is 277. So I'm not fully optimized or anything like that. Um, but this is where I'm at with the stats on the chess piece, as you can see over here on the right side of the screen. And the face mask. Oh wait. The knee pads. The striker's pack. The gloves. And the holster. And again, let me reiterate that this is probably not the best way to, because like this is not like really honed in on one certain thing. Like if I was just going for, well, I am trying to go for firearms with a little bit of stamina, but enough to not be too squishy. But I'm still like in the pursuit of perfecting this build, or if I get a striker chest piece, then I guess I would try to like try to incorporate that into it. But into like whichever I would want to do, whether stamina or firearms. But with this particular set that I have right here, with these 6 pieces, I was trying to just go for firearms. But I know that this isn't the best mods on it, and maybe not the best rolls. I'm gonna have to try it out and see. But for right now, I think that like as far as the stats go, and as far as like my firearms and stamina go, that it's all right. But I know that it can be better, because if we look at the character right here, like my crit hit chance is not the best. My headshot damage is alright, but my crit hit damage is only at 53%. So like these stats can be higher, but that's why I say where I'm working on that. So like that's where I'm kind of at with it. So I just wanted to give you guys like a kind of like a show you guys what I'm using, and just so you can have an idea of what I'm using as I attempt these things. And if there's something, if I can do something better, or if there's something I should keep in mind going forward with this build and working on it, like I'm open to hearing that. That's cool. And these are the attributes for my bullfrog and the attachments to the bullfrog. I don't know if you guys saw these first two right here. Alright, and the showstopper. And then the double barrel. And again, I just wanted you guys to see like what I'm using, like not to show it like this is what people should use or anything like that. This is just what I'm using at this point in time in order to, you know, just as something to kind of grind with and to have a little fun with it as well. Yeah, that's pretty much the loadout that I'm using and the stats to that loadout. And the abilities that I'm going to be using is the pulse, support station, and a survivor link. And this is kind of, and like this is just, I know I'm saying this a few times, but I want people to understand that, because like I can imagine like getting comments where it's like where you don't have this, you don't have that, you need to this, you need to that, and it's like this is just kind of an A to B build right now. Like I'm working on it, and I'm trying to, you know, get other stuff and grind for other stuff, but this is just seeing how well, this is just for the purpose of seeing how well this build will work, and just for entertainment and just to have fun. So that's where this build is at. It's not fully optimized, not fully perfected. There's a lot of stuff that I can do, and I'm open to hearing like what I can go for as far as making it a better build. I'm open to that, but and you know, I mean I'm basically trying to explain that so that people can understand that I'm not showing this as a like this build is dope, you know, like try this, you know, like I'm not trying to go at it from that perspective. I'm just trying to go at it from a point of this is what I'm running, you know, this is what I'm trying out, you know, and I'm gonna try this on hard mode solo, and let's see how it goes. You know, that's more of what this is. So without further ado, we'll get into it. Thank you guys for stopping by. Please hit that subscribe, hit that like. I appreciate you, and let's get into it.
We've got a lot of hostiles inside, agents. They're holding Dr. Khan back. We need those personnel back at the base so we can get the medical wing functional.
We'll hold here to cover your back. Then we'll escort the medical personnel when you've retrieved them.
patch me into the security system, I might be able to find Candle's location. Patched in. Let's see what I can find. Can you see the CCTV feed? Looks like Candle and her staff are being forced to treat their wounded. That's the only reason they're still alive. It looks like they've got people upstairs, in a restaurant. There's a lot of these guys, but if you use cover, you should be able to pick them off without making yourself target.
Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected. Additional hostiles detected.
Candle and her staff are still upstairs, stashed in the kitchen at Kobe's. Word is that they've really trashed the place. It would have broken my dad's heart to see it go to hell like this. We used to watch games there together.
Readings indicate this area is safe.
I think it's better my folks didn't live to see any of this. But then I think about all the people doing their best to keep going. That's who we do this for, Agent. Go get them.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
To get to Kobe's, you'll have to pass by some contaminated areas. There used to be plenty of sick people being treated there before they got shot. So be careful.
This is
keep your heads down and keep it quiet.
Warning. Hostiles detected. Stay calm.
The escort party's taking heavy fire from the roof. They can't move until you get up there and take down that gunner.
We're pinned down! There's no way we'll make it across alive unless someone can get up there and take out the big guns!
All yours, Agent.
Warning. Additional hostiles incoming. Warning. Additional hostiles incoming.
Got the medics safely across. Candle and all staff accounted for. No casualties.
We're off to a good start, Agents. Wish I could have had your back out there, but I think we make a hell of a team anyway. When you get back to the base, we'll talk to Candle, and we'll see what she can do for us.
Alright, so we have completed Medicine Field Hospital mission on hard mode using this loadout, and I mean it wasn't too much trouble. So I think like the next step will be to move on to challenging. Yeah, because I think that went pretty well. Like I feel like the bullfrog went pretty well. The showstopper worked pretty well, and I mean I think I'll just have to see how it works in challenging, just to see like if it's really just something that can just withstand like all modes and in any situation, like legendary and all of that stuff, because like that's where the real grind is at, where the real rewards and stuff are, is by doing those type of things. So I'd really like to be able to have a build that can withstand those type of circumstances. But I thought I would just start off with the hard mode, just to kind of see where it was at. Yeah, overall I think that it went pretty well. And so I think the next thing to do would be to go ahead and try it on challenging and see where it goes. But once again, I would like to thank everybody for stopping by. I appreciate it. Please hit that like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Any feedback on how I can make the build better, or what I should look out for in order to incorporate it into the build, or if I should any different roles that I might have been able to do on the gear that I wasn't considering and stuff like that. I'm open to that because I enjoy the game. I enjoy doing the builds. I enjoyed the grind for the builds, you know. But from all intents and purposes, I am more of a PVE player, more of a casual player. I don't think that I'm hardcore or anything. So I hope that I didn't come across that way with this video. This is just me trying out a build and seeing how it works, and showing other people, just to kind of and which I mean, because like it's gonna take some grinding to get to a 6-piece build, and so like just to show how a build might work with like 4 pieces or 5 pieces is always probably helpful to fellow agents. So I just wanted to show like how a 5-piece striker would work like post 1.8.3, you know, like after that update, and seeing where it would go. Because like I've noticed I haven't seen too many people using the striker build like after that update. Like like, you know, you get into a group with people or something like that, and everybody's asking what build you're running and things like that. Like you rarely hear anyone say striker anymore. You know, like in a DZ or anything, you know, like you don't hear anyone saying that they're running a striker. And so like I wanted to see if there was some way that the striker would still have value, and I also heard that in PVE it does still have value, and so that's what I usually do anyway. So like I wanted to try to like make a good striker build that I could use for PVE that could be more. I was still like, I wanted it to gear more toward DPS, but whether or not like I would like switch that and try to have it go more for stamina, I don't know. I'd have to see how I felt about it when I get the 6th piece. But for right now, like I like it like where it's at. I do think there could be some tweaks to it to modify before I start optimizing, like as far as rolls and you know, things like that. I want to get all of that right, and all of that just working right. And just to have that going hand in hand before I start optimizing, basically. But again, I'm sorry I'm rambling on, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, peace.